morning. What a beautiful day outside. It's gonna be a nice ride. Today's objective is very simple. It's just to get to Seoul. But it might be more difficult than I think. I have a guest house booked. I'm gonna stay in a room with 6 other bunks. I thought it'd be nice to stay with a group of people this time. I had a single bed today, but I think 6 is gonna be interesting. There's a river that breaks apart Incheon and Seoul, and according to Google Maps sucks in Korea. A lot of the map programs suck in Korea. They just can't seem to map out anything other than bus routes. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over some of these bridges, the major bridge. But I figure if I get to the water, then I can kind of get a lay of the land and see how I get over. Anyways, yeah, this is the TV in the garage showing it's high. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this has the makings of being a long day. This city is not laid out very well for bicycles, not at all. Bridges without bike lanes, no way to get to Seoul, and no map to kind of tell you where to go. I'm just winging it. Okay, so my strategy for today, just hug the subway. There's like a service roads alongside the subway. All right, just stopped for a bit of coffee to grab a little lunch. Very, very small lunch, a little BLT. Also set up a Strava account, connected it to my Garmin, and connected to my Instagram. And I've been trying to think about how to start doing everything again. I had been in Ningbo, so I kind of paused my Instagram and a lot of the stuff that requires a VPN, so I just didn't do it. But now that I'm back on the road, look for my Instagram, my Strava if you're a cyclist, and my Garmin Connect account. It's amazing I could do that from a coffee shop in South Korea, but I did. I haven't really been filming much of the road. It's basically just urban landscape. This is pretty much it. Lots of this. If you guys don't know, that a huge scandal here in South Korea with the previous president just ended, and there are photos of this one fella. He must be the one looking to be the next guy. It's everywhere. There's this really loud car that rolled past, spouting a bunch of propaganda. I have no idea what it's about. Somebody was partying way too hard. One of the reasons the goings has been so slow today, I mean, I've only put like 8 kilometers on a ticker. I've been riding for 2 hours. Well, 1 was a stop for coffee, but 2 is just street light after street light. No real bike accommodations. I guess I'm just pampered because I lived in China. I never really would have thought that China would have been so accommodating, so much more than other places. Plus I'm in downtown, which adds its own thing. But even in downtown, I'm really having a tough time progressing at a reasonable rate. I guess it's good for my body, but it's not good for my pacing. All right, this is what I thought I'd be riding on when I thought about Korea bicycling. I heard it was really nice. Finally. Wow, Korea is kind of interesting. You don't even have to really get off the bike track. There's a bike rental here, you can get your bike. There's a coffee shop, you can get some coffee. I saw an area you can camp alongside almost any bike route in Korea, from what I've heard. And then there's bicyclists hanging out, there's people selling stuff, ice cream, food, bathrooms. Pretty cool. I just live streamed just now for the first time. Got to answer some questions, speak to some people like while they're watching me, which is really interesting. So many of you guys I don't really talk to, and I feel like I just connected on a new way with you. I'll try and do that every so often. It's one of the advantages to riding the Strike. A bike might have been a little bit more difficult to do that. There are advantages and disadvantages to having these preordained, comfortable bike routes. There's no real question of, you know, is there gonna be water up ahead? Is there gonna be a break in the road? With the comfort comes a little bit lack of adventure. A little bit lack of, I wonder what's next. You know, when you know that there's gonna be a pit stop, an available place to stay, it just does degrade the sense of adventure just slightly. But that's the flavor, I think, of Korea. And that'll be, you know, kind of what Korea will offer. And that'll contrast the lack thereof in other places. I'll tell you what's interesting. Like these little areas. This is a sideline of one of the trails. You got a nice view. Everybody's hanging out here, getting something to drink. I just had a little cold drink. Lady over here is serving drinks and food, and that's nice. Okay, so ordinarily I'd be happy. There's a little elevator here that takes you to the top of the bridge. But it's made for bicycles, not trikes. There's no way I'm getting my trike through those doors. But they do have stairs. I saw that elevator, I got kind of excited. I don't want to disassemble a trike just to get it up a couple of flights of stairs. Smaller roads back to the city. Anyways, I'm going to pedal to the guest house, get checked in. I like these underground parking areas. They're very concealed. Perfect for a trike. I'm at the guest house now. There's one lady here. Seems nice. She's from New Zealand. Quiet area. But outside, I'm told, not far is the hustle bustle of South Korea. So I'll make a video later about what South Korea is like at night. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Samantha from New Zealand.
Okay. And how long you been in this house?
5 days.
1 to 10, how do you rate it? We're the only two people here right now, but there'll be more people coming later. And this is our room. A little different from the last places I've been staying. And this here, this is my bed. Okay, it went from very quiet to very busy. This is JaYoe. She runs the house here. Yeah, I thought it was very quiet. Now it's very busy. Just to give you an idea of what I've done for the last little while, I have edited the first part of today's vlog in the process of updating my Garmin Edge computer, charged my camera battery, charging my Bluetooth, charging my iPhone, which controls the drone. I uploaded the drone video and the camera video to the computer, updated the ride to my Garmin Connect to my Stravia, updated the map on the JaYoe website, so now there's a point in the middle of the ocean where I traveled over, and there's Incheon in that video, and then there is a point for Seoul, and that video will be ready tonight. Okay, we're setting off. I know not where. It's all up to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
the pressure's on. Yeah, she says it's packed like this every night. And today's Wednesday. I had to think about that. Well, what's good? You said you had an idea for something to eat. What did you say?
We have to go further down. We're gonna find samgyeopsal restaurant. Samgyeopsal.
Samgyeopsal.
It's like pork belly that you fry yourself.
Okay. That is how politics is done in Korea, apparently. Comical. You want to get a tattoo?
Not today.
No? A street tattoo in Korea? The energy on the street is top notch. A lot of good vibes coming from everywhere. She's lost. She doesn't know where we are. Is that it? Is that the place? First thing, we're drinking some soju. Is that like rice wine? White?
Yeah, it's like clear. I don't know what it's made of actually though. But it's what you drink when you have samgyeopsal.
All right, differences between China and Korea. This vase came out. You know what's in this thing? Cold water, ice. That's ice in there.
So in Korea, you can't pour for yourself alcohol. The other person.
So you pour for me and then I pour for you?
That's right.
Moment of truth.
Let's give it a try. You can put both of them together or just one, and then you dip it in, and the sauce is good. And you can put anything else you want, like onion or
Cooked kimchi, whatever.
a bit of kimchi, some garlic, and there it is.
Is this mint?
Really. Like it?
It is a good combination of flavors. Woo! That was good. That meat tasted, it was just regular meat, but it really tasted like there was some sort of like a sweetness to it. Like the meat here was really, really good. So now we're gonna keep walking around. I still have a little appetite.
Yeah, me too.
So I could eat something else. Oh, come on, there's nothing wrong with eating meat twice. She said that if I'm here, I have to eat Korean fried chicken. It's very important. Let's get one of these things.
Yeah, we can get this thing.
We need one of those. Okay, so there has been a, 10-minute break between the last meal and this? Long enough. That's what we're getting. What's with all the other extra stuff?
This is Korea.
When you order chicken in Korea, you don't just get chicken. You get a smorgasbord. I haven't used that word in a very long time. Crepes. Where do crepes go? I'm having a hard enough time understanding where a boiled egg comes in, but a crepe? And then just in case you want cream for the crepe. That's a very interesting combination of stuff. All right, we're finished. I told her that my dad is sitting on my shoulder. He's like, you can't leave that plate full of food. But I literally have to leave that plate full of food. All right, guys, so I'm gonna end the vlog for today. Like, subscribe, share, comment, as usual. And you have to end it. Say JaYoe. Say JaYoe.
JaYoe.
JaYoe. JaYoe.